Today we're going to be checking out the S3 Max dock for the Nintendo Switch 2. Yes, this is a third-party dock for your system. As far as I know, there's not too many third-party docks out there for the Nintendo Switch 2 right now, so I'm pretty excited to open this up and check it out, and that's what we're going to do right now. Hey guys, MidBeer20 back again, and today we have the S3 Max Switch 2 dock. This is what it looks like on the back. Pretty simple packaging. There's some stats for you, I guess. Just so you guys know, there is no power supply or HDMI cable with this, which kind of sucks. It kind of like, I don't know, makes me wonder if this thing is even pointless because you don't really have anything you can hook it up with. So if you're actually wanting a second dock for a bedroom or something like that, you're going to have to take the components from your original Switch to use for this one. So I don't know, let's see if this Switch works. They do claim that it charges the Switch faster and the Joy-Cons faster, and it keeps the system cooler. So those are some perks. So let's go ahead and see how this works. So it does come with a manual. No one really looks at these, but it's nice that it's included in the box. Set that to the side, and I think all we have is the dock itself in here. Yeah, the box is empty and it feels pretty light. I'm not gonna lie, this feels pretty light. Yep, that's it. Pretty simplistic. I do like the design though. It's pretty simple, nothing too flashy. That's a pretty solid port. It doesn't give at all. I thought it might push in a little bit and have a little leeway, but there is no leeway at all. Right here's the back side. You have your HDMI input here. You do have the power supply, and it looks like you're going to have an extra USB port, so I guess that's nice. You'll have a couple of them there. But yeah, that's it. This is the design. Now the moment of truth. How is the Switch 2 going to actually feel when you put it into this thing? Because it looks pretty lightweight, so it might be top heavy. Like this thing might fall over. I don't know. It doesn't have much weight to it. I mean, I'm having a hard time getting this in here. I don't know. It looks like it might be in there. I don't know. I'm first impressions doesn't feel good at all. I don't know. It just doesn't feel good. Kind of wants to get stuck. I'm not even sure if I had it in correctly or not because it's kind of setting there, but I don't know if it's connected. I think it's just sitting on the top there. Let's make sure it's lined up. Not a very good first impressions just from the rip. Yeah, I don't think that's lined up. It might just be, I don't know if it's connected or not. We're not going to know till we plug this in. But yeah, let's line it up. There's the port. Center it. And I think that might be in now. And look at that. It feels like this could fall over. I don't know. I don't know if I trust this, but hey, we gotta test it out. I don't know. We're not really gonna know till we actually hook this bad boy up. It looks like it gets stuck a little bit too. I don't know. Let's go ahead and hook it up. All right, so we got rid of the old Switch dock. Here's the new dock. Let's plug it in. All right, so we got it plugged in. Simple enough. And pretty simplistic. Not much to say about it, except let's just go ahead and try to, put it in. See what happens, I guess. All right, moment of truth. Here we go. Will it connect? Having a hard time with it. Not gonna lie. Definitely doesn't slide in like the original Switch 2 dock. I don't know. All right, I finally messed with it enough to where I got it to connect. It actually works. I can say it does work. So it was a struggle to get in there, though. I'm not gonna lie. It was a struggle to actually get this thing in there. All right, so let's pull it out. Man, it gets stuck. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to use two hands almost. You can't just pull it out like you could originally with the original dock. All right, so I pulled it off. Let's test it again. Let's test it again. All right. It should be going to the TV. I don't see anything. It's not connecting. That's concerning. So now it's not even working. So weird. And again, it's like just, yeah, so I can't get this to work again. I don't know what's going on here, guys. Let's try again. All right, so it should be going to the TV. I mean, it shuts off like it goes to the TV. I don't see it on the TV, though. Yeah, it's not on the TV. Wow. All right, so we put the original dock back in. It slides right in. That's how it's supposed to work. So just so you guys know, it's not my TV. Yeah, this is how a dock is actually supposed to function. You can take it out, put it in, nice and smooth. Take it off. Look at that. Nice. You can just, with one hand, easily slide it in. And this is how it's supposed to work. Wow. This dock, I'm not going to lie, is very, 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 very disappointing. Crazy, man. Well, not good. Not good at all. As you can tell by the video, it technically worked. The first time I plugged it in, I played Mario Kart for a little bit off camera just to test it to see if there was any delays, and it worked, but then it never worked again. I've tried several times now off camera to get it to connect to the TV again. It's really weird. It's like the switch turns off, like it tries to connect to the TV, but it doesn't. It's really weird, man. It's bizarre. It's really bizarre. And this thing feels light and cheap. It almost feels like somebody just used a 3D printer and made this thing. The components feel like it's really cheap. The switch gets stuck inside, like as you can see in the video, like you have to use your hand to kind of rip it out, which doesn't really feel good on the Nintendo Switch 2 at all. I don't really know if I trust that because it's so tight and it doesn't work. Can't recommend this product at all. So I do apologize to the company that sent this to me. They really wanted me to put out a video within a week of me receiving this, and here's the video. I mean, I'm an honest guy. I'm not going to sit here and promote a product if I don't stand by it and if I don't believe in it, and this is a waste of money. I think they're charging like 30 or 40 bucks for this thing. There is like a 10% discount code, which I'm not even going to give because I don't recommend this product. I don't want no one to buy it. It's not a good product at all. The company might hate me for saying this, but it is what it is. It's just not a good product. So stay away from the S3 Max dock on the Nintendo Switch 2. It's not good. Maybe there's a reason why there's not too many third-party docks out there right now, because maybe it's hard to work with Nintendo. And this doesn't even come with a power supply or HDMI cable. So it kind of like if you wanted an extra dock for your house, for your TV or something somewhere else, this isn't really an option anyways, because you would have to take the components from your original Switch 2 dock and use it for this one. So it's kind of doesn't make any sense. At first I was like, well, maybe it makes sense if you want to travel, because obviously this is a lot lighter and smaller and you can just throw it in a bag or something, but it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. I got it to work one time and never worked again. It's super tight on the Switch and it's just not, I don't recommend it. It's a horrible product actually. So stay away from it. So there you guys go. There's my brutally honest review of this thing. Do not buy this thing. That's pretty much all for right now, guys. And as always, there'll be more to come shortly. Thanks again.